A pipe U-joint.
Yoink.
So we've just turned on the gas, and we've nicked a U-bend. So these are things
Oh,
we're going
God.
to use to our advantage.
Time for a fucking feedback loop. This is going to add disastrously.
Well, the key thing here is that we're warming up the morgue. That's the main thing we're doing.
How do
now.
I start up this gruesome thing?
Okay.
Aha.
This is going to smell
That ought to defrost
both
this whole
bad
building.
and or barbecue, depending on just how bad things get.
Well, barbecue is part of this, Paul, because you remember the thing that he mentioned there
Tag
about
on this body says
reviving
2.
the old writing on tombstones.
Yuck.
Oh boy.
So we need to do that. We need some ashes.
I mean... Really?
Yeah.
I mean...
Yes.
Ugh. Hope this isn't anyone I know.
So...
A glass
I-
eye.
Oh, glass eye.
Don't think the owner will miss
That's
it.
handy.
Ugh.
We picked the right corpse there.
No, hang on. Why not just use dirt?
Well, it's ash we're looking for.
It feels
Actual
much
charcoal.
warmer in here.
Would dirt not just work?
No, apparently not. It needs to be the real McCoy, lads.
How am I supposed to get there?
So, can you hear that?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Not from here.
There's someone in here.
That's a
How
little
am I
bug.
supposed to...
Yeah, it's a little bug.
Not from here.
Okay, that's how it works. Basically, you have to walk away from it, and it goes in automatically. So, would you be willing to say that he's gonna be in the last place we look?
I mean... I'd be annoyed about it. That's just needless padding.
Yeah. I presume he is in the right one all the time, but it's kind of unfortunate for this playthrough. I picked the exact opposite side and had to work my way up.
Rather than just do that last there, I demand you do the first ones just to see.
Oh, there he is.
Someone's alive in there.
There he is. It's an old man.
An old man. He looks cold.
Now, you might not have
I know
recognized...
just where to warm him up.
Arthur Patrick.
Oh, you mean in the sauna beside the cemetery? Yes, absolutely. I was thinking the exact same thing.
What are you doing in the drawer?
Last thing I remember, I was taking a nap in the courtyard, and then they were dragging me to some weird laboratory.
On the rooftop?
Could be. I don't know for sure. It was raining.
Okay.
Smelled blood.
So
Dr.
you
Morgan
might
was
have
there.
remembered in the
He
laboratory
looked at me
level,
and
you could overhear
said I
the
was
phone
too
call
damn old
or
for
the
his
answer
purposes.
machine that Dr. Morgan left. And you'd actually hear
Oh, yeah.
him in the background.
I remember he was
all
holding a
dazed and
human
confused.
hand. And then I think I found
Oh yes, it's too like the flesh is too corrupted
They must
to
have thought I was
properly
dead.
cut out the insanity, which is constantly wriggling at the body.
Yeah, exactly.
All the
So
hell.
there was the fact that he was too old for it to be a test subject, essentially.
Being in that drawer is enough to scare anyone.
Darn right. Dark and closed in. Terrible.
So now we talked to a traumatized old man as he was
God, that awful
about to
scratch.
rot in a drawer because no one noticed.
It was a bit chilly in there, wasn't it?
Jelly. God damn.
So we can now also add like willful sadism,
Fall asleep.
callousness
Must have dozed off
to Doctor's
until
crimes,
I
because
came by. I
this guy isn't dead. He's just fainted.
turn up the
Just
Exactly.
let him freeze.
Yes,
let the
I
old man
did.
freeze to death.
This is apparently a very
Nice
common
here now.
occurrence. There's been
Thank you,
stories of
Sonny.
people who have guys who got into a catatonic state
Scratching?
and people
What
thought
exactly was it?
they were dead. And by the
say
time they're
for
about to put
sure.
them into coffins and
just
so
remember
forth, they just suddenly
hearing
wake
these
up.
awful screeching and scraping noises nearby.
Nearby where? Outside?
Yeah, it's kind of disorienting in there, you know. Sounded muffled, but I guess the sound was coming from another drawer.
Okay, so there seemed to have been another person in the
Morgan.
drawers once upon
He
a
was
time.
holding a head?
I mean, That might be nuts.
I
Yeah,
saw it.
maybe.
His arms were red with blood, and he was swinging around the head as he was talking.
Okay.
Kind of gesturing with it, you know. He was really yelling at the two orderlies if some patient got loose or something. I don't know more than that, because I fainted dead away at that point.
So the reason
Well,
that's interesting.
goodbye. Back in your drawer you go.
Off you pop. No, he's there for good now, I'm afraid. So our next trick basically is to
Could I,
try and
like-
find the drawer
Hey.
that person was in.
I was like, can I take him out of the cold fucking morgue?
I think he's been there a while, so maybe his like legs need to remember how to, be legs.
Yeah, from what I understand, if someone's like freezing to death, you don't leave them in the cold place, you take them anywhere else than the cold place.
Yes, exactly. You get like a fucking tinfoil blanket or something, like they've just run a marathon or something. Give them a fudge bar to get the
I think
protein.
or just, somewhere warm.
Yes, somewhere nice.
But where do we find somewhere warm?
Well, there is a very sunny courtyard, as we've already established.
That might be sunny, but would it be warm?
True.
We need somewhere very warm to get him very warm very quickly.
I can see your logic, Paul, but I'm afraid that's not how bodies work. You can't fix super cold with super hot. That's not how we function, I'm afraid.
I mean, you say that, but as established, we are in fact a mental patient, so we can
True,
put together whatever.
This drawer is empty.
Okay, so this was the annoying thing. I was trying to get that
So-
to work, and it turns out that you do have to kind of select the basically above the kind of the bed there, if you like.
Empty. Wait a second.
Oh,
There are scratches all over the inside.
Way to look out!
Dark in here.
Yeah.
I can't quite
Happy
make out what
accidents.
these scratches are.
okay.
I guess use matches.
Not matches.
Matches.
Oh, actually, no. Yeah, you are right. Yeah, sorry.
I mean, the fuck else would you
Scratches
use?
don't look
True.
arbitrary. Was someone trying to communicate something?
Yes. I guess we'll use our paper and
No.
charcoal.
An empty brass, a glass, matches. An empty brass urn,
Oh god damn, we didn't fill the urn with ashes.
a
Not
glass.
yet. But now check this out. Look, there's writing.
There once was a man from Nantucket who planted a tree and spoke to it daily. For he was a madman and lonely. In
reverence rhymes.
before the man died, he shared it with me. Ugh. The rhymes I had to spoke.
Right. The rhyme I have spoken to the tree many times.
Approach it with caution and whisper these words. Speak to me, tree, lest your eyes nestle with birds. What?
Yes.
Well, that was an eye-opening experience.
Fuck you.
I think at this point the cane is supposed to pull Max away from the screen and it's game over, but it doesn't happen. So yes, now to really confound the fact that we are perfectly sane, we're now going to talk to an evil tree.
I'd have a
Difficult to
pleasant
read.
conversation.
Isn't there an old trick about rubbing soot on worn carvings to make them legible?
Yes, so that's what I was talking about with the
A
urn.
glass, an empty.
But as you can see,
It's empty. You're the ultimate rule of burning that body.
yeah, it's handy. It's quite handy we picked that one body because not only did we get ashes, we also got a glass eye. So a win-win situation for everyone involved.
I mean, you say that other guy had like a gun on this person, the other guy had like a stick of dynamite.
Brass.
We don't use weapons in this area. This is a non-lethal
The
room of
ashes show
sanitarium.
faint scratches. A name. Paul Stark.
Now, to be fair, we did burn the tentacle boy
The ashes show.
That's true, actually, yeah. Although, again, that was an improvised
and
weapon.
and kill a lot of goods, a lot of
Even
bugs.
the trees appear to be insane.
And at least the bugs, that was justified. Oh,
Well, yeah, like murder's always justified, but if you're a protagonist.
so let's talk to a tree.
Speak to me, tree, lest your eyes nest with birds.
Why have you summoned me, stranger?
Why have you summoned me?
Normally it is the man with the glass eye who speaks the words of commandment.
I'm afraid he's dead, but he left behind the cryptic message that led me to you.
Very well. What is it that you seek?
Who are you?
My name is Malus Ionsis. I am the guardian of the light, protector of the grove.
Guardian of the Light.
You are shitty at your job.
How do you guard the light?
I like to
It's
say that,
all
I
around
like you to
us.
say that to his face.
Fool! The light. It is housed within the heart of ancient mighty warriors. They alone understand the true meaning of sacrifice.
Mighty warriors.
I don't understand. What do you sacrifice?
Freedom, movement, growth. My limbs ache to stretch
I
upwards
can imagine
into
Paul
the
is just trying to
nurturing
decipher
sunlight.
anything at this point.
Yet I must remain
I-
steadfast. lest
I mean,
my trunk
sacrifice.
stray
I mean,
from
like,
its
I guess they had their hearts ripped out.
Yeah,
I am
possibly.
he who must remain in place.
But this thing is basically a
Why
lich
must the
for,
grove
like,
be
you know,
protected?
a
Greed,
warrior spirit,
pride,
I guess. I think that's what they were going for.
These
I mean,
aspects of humanity.
This is a poor excuse for a fucking lich.
Thus I remain, and none
This-
may pass.
This is just shitty.
Save one,
Who?
the Creator.
Okay.
The creator?
Yes.
Do the Aztecs have a creation myth? I only had one particular
god
god that needs blood.
Well, this is the thing, you see. The actual old, the
In the
gravestone.
name of your creator, Paul Stark, I command you to move aside.
Paul Stark, the Creator.
Yeah, so
He
basically
who
you can
planted
read
my
from the
seed
tombstone
and
that
gave
Paul
me
Stark
life.
is the
In
creator.
his name,
So that's why you
I
need
do
the
as
ashes as well, so you can
commanded.
read his tombstone. And there,
Oh.
he just waddles away.
Hang on, didn't that thing say sacrifice
Strange
movement?
place for such
Yeah.
a thing? Is that a crystal?
Because fuck you, I guess.
Strange
I did like how he
and
just kind
wonderful
of wibbled
prism.
away, as it were.
It seems to focus the light that passes through it.
Okay, so now we have basically a light prism. And as you can see, there is a ray of sunshine that we're going to use to our advantage. So this is where the
Gotcha.
this is where the text box comes in handy, because the text box basically tells you where to stand in the area, which is basically like line astern with the warrior god and the kind
There's
of
a nice
princess
warm
there.
beam of light coming through.
So that's what we use there. And lo and behold,
Yes, the light! It's opening the door!
you reflect it and you open the door that way.
Well, Max, I don't know
Oh.
how you found
Huh.
me, but you're too late. I'm leaving now, leaving you here with the rest of the dead people.
That's Dr.
Damn
Morgan,
you, Morgan!
and he's gone.
A globe. Pencil
Sorry,
mark
what?
from Central
Yeah.
America.
He's
Just hang on.
Statue of an Aztec warrior. It looks almost lifelike.
gone. Yeah, statue of an Aztec warrior. Teleport.
Oh
to
yeah,
Morgan.
Morgan.
Cure
This
was
passage.
dealing with like how the
Spoken
Aztec
rituals,
dealt with
visual
this.
elements, even the placement of participants, all conformed to
Oh,
the balance between
fuck's
two
sake.
states.
Our crackpot theory was right,
Their
and he's
cosmic
stealing
structure
our
was
work.
Simple.
Yes,
Earth
he is.
below in the form of twin mountains, the sun and stars above. Over these, another world exists, one beyond this life. There's a number 1 written next to this passage.
So this asshole just like does crackpot research, but
Secret
gets
to
famous enough to
activating
get
the device
people
appears
working
to
for
be the
him.
use of
Yeah.
5
Then he just
distinct
labels them as
symbols.
insane, mutilates them, and steals their research.
Bang on, yeah.
Huh, looks like an Aztec calendar. But something's wrong. There's a device hooked up to it.
So yeah,
This isn't a
It's a
normal
time
Aztec
machine.
calendar. Some of
It's
the
a-
parts
well-
move.
We'll see. So the kind of expedition that was on the table there was kind of the beginning and the end of the expedition we found in the other office, and that explains how to solve this puzzle. You essentially have to get the right order of pictures in order for the machine to work. So they're all like in a certain order basically. So it's almost like basically the passage of a day, if you like. And then once you have all the symbols in the right order, then the device operates.
Okay.
So the trick here, the kind of clue here, if you like, is that basically the last like panel is the end point, and you can either kind of work backwards or you can kind of work from the start, which is where the sunrise is. So between the two of those, you can know like there's your beginning and end points, and then the other three panels then are the more fluid things, and that's the part you have to figure out. But you can get that from listening back to the expedition.
Okay.
And you know what order it is. It's just trying to decipher the symbols, which
So-
you think works.
The sunrise followed by like
I think I might
some
go
of them
back to the
might-
text. I'm not too sure.
because like the sun at its highest point is probably in the middle.
Yeah,
That might be the triangle.
Possibly, yeah. Like I said, I probably did like skip over the explanation for this, but it is in the box text.
So
There we go.
wait, would that be sun rising?
Well, I think that's what I'm trying to figure out. I think the whole idea is to basically get the pictures to match up. But like I said, once the way the panels kind of slide like one over the other, so
You see,
can move the
that
panel
thing here with
around.
the sun being bright, like I would have thought that would be done.
Yeah, I think it is. It's just me juggling things around, I think. So I do reset after a
The
while.
secret to activating the device appears to be the use of 5 distinct symbols.